Hello, my beautiful besties. I hope you guys are doing fabulous today. If this is your first time here, my name is Shells. I cover fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, and a little bit of fitness. If this sounds like your type of vibe or you see any value in my content, consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video, and drop me some comments down below so we can get to know each other. So to kick things off, I'm going to talk about a fragrance that I've had on my wish list for years, and rightly so, because this is not a cheap fragrance, okay? This one is from Initio and it's called Musk Therapy. This is just your serene, soothing type of scent. It opens very bright and fresh and airy with the bergamot, and the mandarin adds a little sweetness to it. In the heart, you have magnolia, which adds that floral component that takes this scent to another level. It is also very musky, which makes this scent a bit cozy and comforting. And in the base, the creaminess starts to come through with that sandalwood and that hedione, which just adds a subtle sexiness to this fragrance that I really do like. Do not think sexy in the sense that it's vanillic or it's sweet or seductive. It's not that type of sexy. It's just a creamy, clean type of sexy. This is perfect for daytime wear, or if you're having like a chilled, relaxed evening out. But like with any scent, I would say get a sample and see how you vibe with it. It takes your mind on a journey, you know, from fresh to floral to creamy to musky. So I am so happy I finally have this in my collection. This one is from Initio and it's called Musk Therapy. So this next fragrance was a love at first sniff. It's called Ginger Biscuit from Malone. And if you know us Jamaicans, we go real good with a ginger note. If we have an upset stomach, we're drinking ginger tea. If we have a headache, we're drinking ginger tea. If we want to add some flavor to our food, we're adding ginger. For that reason alone, I had to have this in my collection. I threw my hands up. This fragrance smells like a freshly baked ginger cookie with caramel drizzled on top with creamy vanilla and hazelnut. Though it is a gourmand fragrance, it still smells like perfume. This fragrance makes me want to be close to my family. I want to be around people, partly because I want them to smell me, okay? But it just does something to me. And what I love about it, the ginger in here has this zing and this spiciness that keeps this fragrance fresh. So it doesn't get annoying. The roasted hazelnut in here just adds this warmth and depth to this scent. And then you have that creamy and sweet vanilla that adds this richness. To me, this fragrance is just pure perfection, and I don't want to box it in. So as soon as it is cool enough outside for me to wear this, I'm definitely going to pull for it. And just to show you how serious I am, this is what the fragrance reminds me of. This is a ginger cookie that was made in Jamaica that I eat all the time. I took this out last night and I smelled it, and it was just like pure joy. It's so beautiful, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. Again, this one is Ginger Biscuit from Malone. This next fragrance is one that caught me by surprise. I did not expect to love it the way I do. And this one is from Tab and Chant, and this is called Her Business. And right now, this is gonna be everybody's business because this needs to be talked about. First, let's talk about the packaging. Look at this bottle. This is so stunning. The way this bottle is made, it makes it so easy for you to hold and spray. This scent reminds me of Tabitha. I don't know if you guys know Tabitha Brown. She is just this ball of energy, and she just oozes positivity. This scent reminds me of her personality. She's confident, she's bold, she's unapologetically different, and this scent exudes all of that. The opening is very bright and citrusy, but there's this powdery quality in here from that orris, and I believe there's a tea note that makes it just a tad bit herbal. And then there's caramel and tonka in the base that makes this scent creamy and sweet. When I smell this, it puts me a little bit in the mind frame of Princess by Killian because of that tea note and that creamy sweetness. So if you like fragrances like that, you're gonna love this. When you wear this fragrance, it has you in this beautiful scent bubble. It projects and it lasts a very long time. This garners so many compliments too. When I say this is sexy, it does have a little sexiness to it. Just a little bit, you know? If you haven't gotten the chance to get your nose on this fragrance, I highly recommend that you do. This one is Her Business from Tab and Chance. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about has been on my radar for years, but I feel like this fragrance suffered for the bad ones because I struggle with cherry so bad. A lot of the fragrances that I've smelled in the past that has the note of cherry leans very medicinal, or they just have a synthetic smell that I just cannot get past. But this one is from Kayali and it's called Love Fest Burning Cherry. I believe what saved this fragrance for me is that the raspberry in here offers this burst of juiciness. So you're getting the cherry, the black cherry, the dark black cherry with that ripe, juicy raspberry. Then you get the woodiness and you get that smokiness from that Palo Santo, which adds this depth and this sultry, dark and sexy vibe that I love about this. I just cannot get enough of it, and I finally decided to pick it up, and I got this on a sale that they were having a few weeks ago, and I'm telling you, and this is blended to perfection. But what I can appreciate, even though there are so many notes in here, the cherry note is still present throughout the life of the fragrance. It does not go away. But that Palo Santo, oh man. It says burning cherry and it does give that burning vibe, but don't feel like this is a smokehouse type of burning. It just adds this, ooh. This one is Love Fest Burning Cherry from the House of Kayali. The last scent I'm going to talk about is called Maldives in a Bottle. And I got this on a sale and I could not pass it up. But when I tell you that this is vacation captured in a bottle, this is so beautiful. It has this aquatic nature to it that I like. And then it has this fresh and airy quality from the bergamot that is in here. You do pick up nuances of that banana blossom and that ylang ylang, which makes this scent very tropical. And then there's this creaminess in here from that coconut milk. And then there's a little hint of sweetness from that vanilla. Do not think beast mode, because this is not a beast mode fragrance, but it will leave a scent trail that is so addictive. This is the type of scent that will have people sniffing around trying to figure out where the scent is coming from. When you smell this scent, think of luxury vacation, you know? There's this signature Kayali DNA that is in these fragrances that I just always pick up on. This is also a little musky. Oh my goodness. This is so gorgeous and I cannot wait to wear this. Like, oh, wow. This is a stunning scent. So this one is from the House of Kayali and it's called Maldives in a Bottle. There you have it, my besties. These are the fragrances that I've added to my collection and I welcomed them with open arms. Besties, I want to know which fragrances you've added to your collection. So drop them down in the comments and also let me know if you plan on picking up any of these fragrances, okay? With that being said, besties, I hope you have a wonderful one and I will see you in another video. Bye.